This is Formula Side Quests, your mostly on-topic Formula 1 podcast, hosted by me, Kelly,
and me, Shannon.
Hello, thank you very much for joining us again on Formula Side Quests, your mostly on-topic Formula 1 podcast. We are on episode 3. We've probably still got the same amount of people listening to us as the first episode.
No, we might have gained one more person.
Hello, that one more person.
Hi, randomer.
Well, probably not random.
Probably not.
Probably still one of our friends that we've shanghaied into listening to us.
I don't think you can say Shanghaied.
Can we not?
Oh.
Anyway, hello. Thank you for joining us. This episode, we are going to touch on a few different things. We're going to briefly catch up with week 2 of testing at Bahrain before we go into our predictions for this season. These predictions, well, we've got 2 sets. We've got pre-testing pre-season predictions,
which we wrote on New Year's Eve.
Exactly right.
Whilst
inebriated.
Slightly inebriated. It was early enough in the evening that it was still acceptable.
It was early enough in the evening that Shannon could still write.
Yes.
So, and then we've also got very quickly post-testing
pre-season
predictions. Now, these post-testing pre-season predictions, we do not know each other's. So it will be as much as a shock and a surprise to you as it is to us.
It's not going to be a shock and a surprise to anyone.
Well,
let's be real. Anyone who knows us.
Anyone who knows us. And I could probably guess yours and you can probably guess mine.
Yeah.
But first off, second week of testing at Bahrain.
Yes.
Where to start?
I guess the overarching theme for me for the second week was we didn't learn a huge amount different.
No.
Those that were on top were still on top. Those that were on bottom, Aston Martin, were still on bottom.
Sorry, Aston.
And there weren't a huge amount of things like that in terms of where teams were posting laps, etc. There wasn't a massive amount to comment on there.
No.
But there seemed to be a lot of faffing from the FIA, when is there not? And a lot of conversations and changes and back and forth about, oh, well, that doesn't quite, so maybe we should, and what's about this, and da-da-da-da. So, starts.
Oh,
let's go to starts.
Oh.
So, from what I have read... So obviously week 1 we had the whole revving issue.
Yes, and there were quite a lot of wonderful people on the internet who were making some wonderful memes and reels about the revving issues. Thank you.
Yes, and the best part for me was that the best and the classic meme, a meme that will hold for the rest of Formula 1 time, wasn't even a purposely created meme. It was a journalist trying to make a point and then Ferrari completely screwing him over.
Yes,
it was hilarious.
Yes,
but where we left it from week 1 was that to charge the battery to full capacity, they needed to rev for an obscene amount of time. Mm-hmm. So everyone on the grid, obviously as they lined up, was going to want to rev for that obscene amount of time to make sure that everyone had the same full battery deployment for off the line. The FIA have, I believe at this moment, decided that they are going to hold 5 blue lights for 5 seconds.
That is correct.
That the revving can begin on.
Mm-hmm.
Then the blue lights will go out. Then we'll get red, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, lights out.
Away we go.
Thank you very much. It takes around 5 seconds for the 5 red lights to go out. So that's a full 10 seconds of revving. It sounds awful, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, obviously... What testing has thrown up is the fact that this is going to be an issue. The FIA have also put out a statement saying about how they are going to be looking at this later on in the year, mainly going to be sorted possibly in the summer break. So for me, I think the FIA have gone, oh, yes, could be an issue. Let's put this out as a we are listening to you. Let's see what this does. But I can honestly see by the time we get back into the European races in the spring, there are going to be serious issues. Teams are going to be banging on the FIA's door going, you need to sort this out now. And I honestly don't know where they're going to take it from there. So for the first few races, it's going to be very interesting.
It's going to be very interesting. I have a twofold pronged thought on this. I know. Prong number one, if you will, is tyres.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we have a warm-up lap to warm up the tyres. The tyres come out of the tyre blankets. They go round and do a lap.
Yes.
They warm up the tyres.
Yes.
You then stack everyone on the grid, and it takes a solid, I don't know, for P1, it would take a solid, 20, 30 seconds to get the entire field in their grid boxes.
Definitely.
Then you've got 5 seconds of blue light revving. Then you've got 5 seconds of red light countdown.
Yep.
That's an obscene amount of time that the tyres are stationary. Is that wise when you have 22 cars with the lowest downforce we have seen in F1 for a very long time, all stacking it towards turn 1? That sounds like a recipe for an utter disaster. So are Pirelli going to have to rethink what these tyres do? Are we going to have rules on what compounds people have to start on?
And honestly, I think Pirelli will sort it out before the FIA sorts it out.
Pirelli tend to sort everything out before the FIA sorts it out.
True,
Pirelli tend to dictate what the FIA tell the drivers about, or tell the teams about their tyres. Prong number 2.
Oh, yes.
I've forgotten. Oh, no, I've remembered. Prong number 2.
Yes, go.
Prong number 2.
I am not editing that out.
No, please don't. That's fine. Is the concept of when we had DRS.
Yes.
DRS was not available for the first lap, if not longer, of a Grand Prix.
Yeah.
And then was disabled when a crash happened, when a yellow flag came out, when the weather wasn't appropriate.
Yeah.
So that everyone was on an even footing. If you see DRS as an advantage, which obviously it was for everyone, but the person in P1, then everyone was on a level pegging.
Yeah.
Why can't we turn off the battery deployments from the start line across the first lap, and then as everyone crosses the line from the first lap, battery deployment gets turned on?
Now, see, what you've done there is use common sense. Which sometimes is severely lacking within the offices of the FIA.
It's because it's mostly run by men.
That is very true, yes. Sorry, men who are listening.
I think it's only my dad.
All right.
So, yeah, I don't know. I have nothing more to say on the matter than, am I massively oversimplifying this?
No, I don't think you are. But also, for anybody who's listening who may not be major F1 fans and are just Kelly and Shannon fans. Hi. I think sometimes you need to have those people who go, right, so this is it. And this is what it should be, and this is how it's going to go. Because sometimes, especially when we start getting into the semantics of what the FIA put out in statements and things like that.
Beautiful.
Thank you. They tend to hide behind the bigger words.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people who just like watching the sport would like to know more.
Yeah.
And then so to see statements like that and go, I have no idea what they just said.
Well, do you remember how long it took us to wade through the actual meaning of the whole plankware debacle from Vegas?
God.
It took us forever to actually understand what that meant. And when I actually understood what that meant, I went, oh, the bit at the bottom's worn too much. Oh, I get you now.
Yeah.
But you're right. They hide behind the technical jargon because they think that that's the way that this sport should go.
Yeah. It's going to be fantastic once they finally sort it all out and everybody is starting as they should. But for now, there is still a lot of debate about how people should be starting. And I don't think that's going to be sorted before Australia.
No, and especially not if what the practice start that we witnessed was anything to go by.
Oh, yes. That start,
which was possibly the sexiest thing I've ever seen on four wheels.
I mean, and the fact that it was Lewis Hamilton.
It was even better. So we have recalls referring to the second practice start that they orchestrated.
Yep.
With lining them up on the grid, and I think were there 9 cars partaking this time?
Yeah.
But not quite one from every team, obviously. And Lewis sat in P7,
Yes,
I think.
he was.
On the grids.
P7.
By turn 1, he was P1.
Yes.
It was the launch of the century.
Oh,
and
beautiful.
As we have seen, Ferrari are the only team that haven't been mouthing off to the FIA about the battery deployment on starts.
No, they have been consistent. They have been managing it. They've been comfortable with it.
Yeah.
And obviously that has then led to a lot of people not naming anybody in particular, me, being rather happy about that.
It was beautiful.
But to see, and it wasn't just the start, it was to see Lewis Hamilton in a car that is red. Not
barely, it's barely red.
All right, okay, but that's by the by. We've done the livery. That's by the by. My point is, it didn't look, sound, or feel like a tractor.
No, because Aston have got that one this time.
Sorry, Aston.
Yeah.
Obviously, the memes and the social around this, you know, oh my God, he's got a rocket. Loving it. But it's true. And he was so happy with it.
He was so happy with it. He wasn't himself last season.
No.
Anyone, even if you don't know the sport, Lewis Hamilton is one of the most famous names and faces out of the sport that's ever been created of the modern era. And anyone could see that he wasn't himself and he wasn't happy. Mm-hmm. To see that Instagram post a couple of days ago where he freely admitted, because he is fantastic, like fantastically open like that, where he freely admitted that he'd lost himself, that he was struggling, but that he's back on and he's not going anywhere and he's locked in and it's going to be a really exciting season. It was just beautiful to see.
Yeah.
I find it interesting that comes straight after him firing his entire management team.
Yeah, I mean, obviously things are going down in Camp Hamilton, but
things are going down in Camp Red.
Yes, it is very interesting to see that there is a lot of shake-up happening, and yet on track, that's not really being reflected, the sort of the behind the scenes, which I think is fascinating, because it shows that both Lewis and Charles clearly are in a really happy place with this car, which, when you consider that there have been a few other drivers, I mean, obviously we've made mention of Aston.
Have we? I hadn't noticed.
No, well, once or twice. And when you've got someone like Lance Stroll, who is the quietest driver ever on the Formula One grid.
This is why we need to record ourselves, because I just needed everyone to have seen my face at that point. Yes.
Lance Stroll is genuinely... He's there, he drives, he does the job, he goes home. He doesn't do a fantastic job.
I was going to say he does the job. I'm not sure he does.
I mean, he gets in the car and drives it.
Well, okay, he does that, but I could get in the car. Actually, no, I couldn't get in the car and drive
exactly right. I couldn't even get in the car, never mind drive it. So, you know, he's doing better than I am.
I could stand on the seat.
Well, there you go.
And they could hand me the steering wheel and I could go vroom.
I couldn't even climb in the car, so never mind.
We'll get you a step stool.
So shut up. If Lance Stroll is coming out and criticising what is essentially his dad's team.
Yeah.
You know things are bad. Obviously, Fernando Alonso has been quite vocal about it as well.
Oh,
But,
he's committing murders.
but that's Fernando
Like-
Alonso. You know, he's always vocal about everything.
If you continue to radio me every lap, I'll turn it off. Sublime. Yes.
So yeah, unfortunately, Aston Martin are not having a great time of it at the moment. But then you've got the divas. So obviously George, week 1.
My brain immediately went, sorry, are you talking about George Russell?
I am talking about George Russell.
Shocking.
I know, right? But obviously George week 1 was mouthing off quite a bit. Hasn't really done so much this week. He's more gone into his mischievous gnome phase.
Oh my God, that's so accurate. I've never heard a more accurate description. Yes, but he's shut up because his basically rookie baby teammates is faster than him.
Yes.
So he had
clearly
to
outperforming him.
Yes, he had to button it. Otherwise, Marcus was going to clip him around the ear.
That's very, very true.
You know.
Yes. Yeah.
Or Bono was.
Well, as we saw, Bono was clearly...
Bono was up to his mischief.
Yeah. Bono was elsewhere. If you haven't seen this, it's absolutely brilliant.
Go and find it. It's on the Mercedes Instagram.
Kimmy and Bono pranking each other.
It's a beautiful thing.
Bono won.
Oh, Bono won.
Bono won.
Even with Kimmy hiding behind Lewis.
Yeah, he brought Lewis in to try and help him.
Bono
It's not
still
gonna
won.
work.
It's not going to work, no. Anyway, see, this is why we're the mostly on topic Formula One podcast.
That's very true, yes. Sorry. That was a tangent.
That
we
was
are
a
back.
tangent.
What was I saying? Ah, yes, divas.
George. It was Mercedes related, honestly.
Yeah, we've got quite a few drivers who are
Being divas?
commenting
Okay.
on the lack of performance
Yes.
in the cars.
Yes. So I found it very interesting that obviously, I keep saying last week, we're now firmly into the 1 week post
Oh yeah.
testing. But week 1 of testing,
Yes.
I found it very interesting that Lando's PR line effectively was, I don't know what they're all complaining about, it's fine.
Yes.
Whilst Max, Lewis, Charles, who else had jumped on the bandwagon?
George.
George was telling Max to go and
that's
race
right,
on the
that's
Nordschleife instead. But there were quite a few of them, but kind of like, this isn't a very fun car. This isn't a very good, like, these regulations are interesting. And then week 2, Lando basically admits in a press conference that he said that purely to poke the bear.
Yes.
And purely to get reactions out of them. Now, I adore Lando. I absolutely adore Lando. I adore his unapologetic, emotional point of view on everything that he does. I enjoy the fact that he won a world championship being the quote-unquote, not ruthless driver that he was supposed to be to win a championship. I love that he proved the critics wrong.
Yeah.
But that was a dick move.
It really was a dick move.
It was a really immature dick move. It wasn't necessary. It didn't need to happen. If you agree with an opinion, agree with it. If you disagree with an opinion, disagree with it. Don't choose the opposite to what everyone's arguing at. You don't have beef with Max. You don't have beef with George. Neither of them attempted to take your championship away from... Well, okay, sorry, no. I'll rephrase that. George didn't attempt to take your championship away from you. Like...
George was nowhere near.
George was nowhere near. You don't need to create drama. There is enough. Stay in your lane. The reason that everyone loved that you won and the way that you won is because you did it unapologetically being you.
Yeah, very true.
Don't start playing mind games. Don't be George Russell.
Yeah, stop being a diva.
Yeah.
There's already one. We don't need another.
Nope.
We certainly don't need another British diva.
Oh, God, I can't handle it.
God, no. Right, okay, so that's pretty much...
That's pretty... Sorry, did we just attempt to say that we summed up testing by talking about people being divas? Yeah.
Yes, because this is Formula One.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's pretty much testing all done, sorted, out of the way. So I think if my maths is correct, if we got 15 days, is it? No, it's less, isn't it?
It's not this weekend. It's next weekend. No.
Yes. No, it's not this week. It's not next weekend.
No, it's not this weekend. It's next week. It's Tuesday, dear.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
It's not this weekend. It's next weekend.
Anyway, we've got less than 2 weeks.
What are we going to be like when we're getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning to watch the
Oh, honestly, I can't wait. Maybe not. We've got less than 2 weeks to the first race. So obviously it's going to be really interesting to see how the teams are going to go back, any adjustments that they need to make or have to make. Aston Martin.
So I saw an interesting thing. Sorry, I'm just going to slide back in. Hello.
Tangent.
I can't remember the stats, which is shit, I know. But I saw something where if you can't get your car within a certain amount of timing of the bottom position of qualifying, you're not even allowed to qualify.
Oh.
I can't remember the times or the stats, but whatever the slowest lap that's posted is, if you can't do a lap within however many seconds of that time, you're not even allowed out in Q1. You're not even allowed to go and try and put a time on the board. Oh. You are starting from the pit lane. Currently, and again, numbers eluding me entirely, but currently Aston Martin's gap to the next slowest time exceeds that limit massively. Yeah. So they're currently in a situation where they're not even allowed to qualify.
So yeah, Australia is going to be very, 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 very interesting.
Imagine if we queue up for the first race ever that has 22 cars on the grid and there's only 20 cars. Because they've screwed it that badly. Imagine. I can't wait for a Turn 1 Australia with 22 cars and oh no, hang on, it's only 20 because they're in the pit lane.
2026 regulations, brand new cars. We've got an extra team, but we're going to have to wait till 2027 Australia just to see 22 cars on the grid.
It would be so bad, wouldn't it? Sorry. Anyway, we finished that. Next.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Next part. What is the next part?
The next part is pre-testing pre-season predictions.
See, you almost fucked that up.
I did almost fuck that up. So we have followed full kind of transparency.
Yes,
we followed Matt and Tommy from P1's what's the word I'm looking for? Formula. I was trying not to use the word formula, but that's the only one that my brain's given me. So we are...
It's the word that works.
It's the word that works. So we are predicting who's going to be the World Constructors Champion, then P1, 2 and 3 of the Drivers' Championship. We're going to select a good surprise, who we think is going to be the biggest flop, and we're going to do one crazy prediction.
Yes.
That is the formula that Matt and Tommy from P1 use.
Yep.
We have stolen it unashamedly.
But we are giving them credit.
But we are giving them credit, so it's fine. So thanks for the idea, guys.
And also, as we said earlier, these predictions were written on New Year's Eve, early-ish in the evening, before we seriously got drinking, so that Shannon could still write.
I like how you keep calling me out on that one.
Well, you were the one who wrote it. You were the one who wrote it.
I think a point was proven there somehow.
Yeah. See? There you go. I'm not a wordsmith. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
I'm going to start.
Go on then.
My prediction for World Constructors Champion at the beginning of the year was Red Bull.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I do know this, ladies and gents. I just completely forgot. Was it? That's interesting.
Yes. Because I was going off, obviously, last year, and although McLaren won last year, obviously.
Did they? I hadn't noticed.
Shut up. Red Bull were actually really, in the second half of the season.
You mean post-Christian Horner's firing?
When, obviously, we had a certain gentleman who buggered off.
Please don't use the word gentleman and him in the same sentence.
Okay. When we had a male figure.
No.
When
we had... No, I can't use that word on this podcast.
I just don't want to use his name. Gonna have to, aren't I?
Yeah.
When Horner buggered off.
Yeah.
their car was flying.
It was exceptional.
Genuinely was.
It was exceptional.
And it wasn't just because Max was driving it. It was flying. And so before all of testing and things like that, I genuinely think that Red Bull would be world champions.
Okay, I'll be interested to see if that changes now post-testing.
Mm-hmm.
My pre-testing constructors was Merc.
Mm-hmm.
And that was purely from the fact that you could not go anywhere on the internet without everyone being like, Mercedes are the only ones that have got this right. Mercedes are the only ones that have got the engine correct, that they've got the regulations sorted. Obviously, they're the ones that we still have the question mark over this compression ratio rubbish. Not rubbish, I'm sure it's incredibly valid.
It's not rubbish, but yes, we know what you mean.
We still have that question mark over their engine, but at the point in which it was like, oh no, it's got through like the first level of scrutiny and they're allowed to use it, you could not turn for praise towards Mercedes. So on New Year's Eve, I put my money on them.
So World Drivers Champion.
Yep.
In third place.
Oh, we're doing that, are we?
We're going to do that.
Okay.
In third place, I put Charles.
Yep.
Second place, I put Max.
Yep.
And then in first place, I put Kimi.
Oh, you did, didn't you?
I did, yeah. Because genuinely, when Kimi was driving in countries where obviously whatever he takes is allowed.
Oh, the titanium oxide stuff.
That's the one,
yeah.
He's a cracking driver.
He is a cracking driver.
He really genuinely has an affinity with the road. And shush.
Oh, that was beautiful. Loved that. You shouldn't have reacted. That was fantastic. Do you want to do that again?
No, because it was the way you reacted. That's what it was. He knows how to drive. And it's not just that. He knows how to take the curves. He knows how to take that car around. And I think the issue that he had last season, and it wasn't really an issue, but it was his rookie season. And we've never had a rookie come in and just go, hey, I'm fantastic. Here's my championship.
I mean, we have.
Yeah, but
No, I'm not talking about winning a championship in their rookie year, but I am talking about where we've had rookies walk in and everyone goes, oh, shit.
And I think because of what happened last year with papaya rules, with behind the scenes at Red Bull, with Max absolutely coming out of nowhere, as people were saying, people forgot to look at Kimi.
He got slept on. I do agree he got slept on. Every mistake that was made during last season was a rookie mistake. It was simply I mean, let's take the crash out at Zandvoort on the bank.
Yeah.
When he took Max out. Any seasoned driver knows that you don't approach the bank like that and you don't approach passing a car on the bank like that. It was simply, you've never done this before, kid, have you?
Yeah.
That's literally it. And every mistake that he made was just one of those, but you haven't done this before. Otherwise, yeah, it was a stunner of a season for him.
Yeah. So what's your top three?
So
starting at 3.
In third place,
Thank you.
I have Max.
Yep.
In second place, I have Oscar.
Yes.
And in first place, as much as I hated myself for it.
Yes, you did.
I really did. And I still do. George.
Yeah.
Purely from the perspective of Mercedes rather than from the perspective of George. I have nothing more to say other than I hate it.
No, that's fine. And to be fair, you did say that on New Year's Eve.
I really did, yeah. I really did.
You were like, yeah, no, it's because of the car. They're going to have the car. They will have the car.
I don't think... Hot take, if we had gained any listeners other than the people that were forcing to listen to this, we're about to lose them, I think. Hot take, I don't think George Russell deserves a world championship. There are at least 3 other drivers on the grid that haven't got a world championship that deserve it far more than he does. in my humble opinion. You're looking at me. Say something.
I'm just, I personally, I don't like George Russell. I think he's way too much of a diva, and he plays that up as well. Especially in any of the socials that Mercedes or the F1 put out. He really does play up to that image, and it annoys the crap out of me because he is a good driver.
Yeah. I'm not saying he's a bad driver.
I think he will get a world championship.
But do you think he deserves a world championship?
I think anybody who gets a world championship deserves it.
That was incredibly diplomatic of you to say.
Thank you very much.
I can see the F1 media passes coming through the post box as we speak.
I know, right? Yes.
I do agree because you have got 22 of the world's most talented drivers. Mm-hmm. Every single one of them deserves to be there. Every single one of them deserves to achieve what they achieve. There are just drivers there that have put more of their all into trying to do it for far longer and doing it in a far nicer way.
Yeah. Okay. We'll leave it at that.
Okay.
So we've also got within our pre-testing, pre-season predictions. I hate you for this. We've got a good surprise. We've got our biggest flop and a crazy prediction. So I'm going to start with my good surprise. And if you have been listening since episode 1, this probably will not be a shock to you. My good surprise is Cadillac.
Yawn.
I like Cadillac.
Yawn and wrong.
Yeah. What's your...
It's both boring and incorrect. It's amazing.
If you say so. That is your opinion. What's your good surprise?
My good surprise on New Year's Eve was Gabby.
Yes, it was. Because we like Gabby.
Because we love Gabby. I think his standings and where he finished in the championship last season in no way reflected his season.
100%.
He pulled out some stonkers of drives.
Oh, gosh.
But the fact that he ended second from bottom in the championship, I couldn't quite... Looking at it, your brain goes, he scored way more than that. But I think... we had such a point-scory season. We had so many instances of how the fuck are they P10?
Yeah,
so many people scoring points in a way that they wouldn't normally, and such a diverse range of drivers getting into the points that it just knocked him down. And I think it was a real shame because I don't think it's representative of what he pulled out of in his rookie season.
Yeah,
in a green tractor.
Yeah, so it will be interesting to see what he can do in an Audi this year. It will be very, very interesting.
It will.
Right, okay.
What was your flop?
My biggest flop, and I may receive hate for this, but I'm going to stick with it.
I can't remember.
My biggest flop, Isaac.
Oh, God, yeah, you jumped on the second seat curse, didn't you?
Yeah,
So I think Horner took the second seat curse with him.
I'm hoping, because again, as a rookie, he had an incredible season, and last season for the rookies really showed how much the car doesn't matter.
Yeah.
In that,
yeah.
We've been in a position for so long with F1 where it's, oh, you're in that car, clearly you're going to do well. You know, RB19. But
Rocky.
Didn't get in his first year though, did he? I'm just saying. With Isaac, he showed in the racing balls that he is an incredible driver. Obviously, with the switcheroo after a couple of races, he was fully on board with racing with Yuki, and then all of a sudden he has to race with Liam. He took that in his stride. He took everything in his stride, to be fair.
Yeah.
And then obviously it gets announced that he's going to Red Bulls. And then my heart just went, oh, shit. Oh, bless. I hope you're right. I hope you're right with the second seat curse is gone, with the new car, with the new regulations, with everything that's coming in as well. I would love to see him succeed, but I don't think so.
This is the best time to come into Red Bull. The best time. Probably in the last 20 years, this is the best time to come into Red Bull because it's such a massive regulation reset that I think even someone like Max Verstappen is going to be slightly on the back foot. So yeah, hopefully not. I see where your hesitation comes from. I'm just praying that you're wrong.
I mean, I'm praying I'm wrong as well, but, you know, we've got to make a prediction, haven't we?
Yeah, apparently. So my flop.
Yes. I'm laughing because I can remember.
Yeah. My flop is Cadillac. And I might just leave it there.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine. I'm pretty sure that we'll be having these arguments throughout the entire of
For the
season.
entire season. I think the trouble is, and I will freely admit this now on this recording, I'm never going to like Cadillac.
That's absolutely fine.
I am never going to like Cadillac. They could pull out a stonker of a season. In 3 seasons' time, they could be the Constructors' champion. Bottas could be, oh my God, imagine. Bottas could be world champion. Perez could be second. And I'd be fuming. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. And I get that. We will be having these conversations again, so don't worry about it. My crazy prediction.
Your crazy prediction.
Audi 4th in the Constructors.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not seeming so crazy now, is it?
It's really not.
No.
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 Yeah, I mean, obviously, this was before testing. This was
It's before anything.
before anything was coming out socially, media-wise, you know, before livery, anything like that. And I was just like, yeah, no, that's my crazy prediction. Audi are going to be 4th.
You might have to rescind that.
What, as a crazy prediction?
Because it's not so I don't think it's so crazy anymore. Post-tech. We'll come to that. My crazy prediction, pre-everything,
Yes.
was Williams P4 Constructors.
Yes.
I still don't think... I was going to say I stand by it. I don't because I've changed it. I stand by the sentiments.
Yes.
I no longer stand by the concept of it being so crazy.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So obviously that's the predictions that we wrote on New Year's Eve. And after pre-testing, we decided actually might want to change them slightly.
Well, again, it's the formula that Matt and Tommy do, isn't it? Where after testing, they then, after we've got actual data and actual times, there's a reevaluation of what might happen.
Yes. We have literally wrote these about an hour ago. We have no idea what each other has written.
That's not true.
I'm pretty sure I know what Shannon has written.
We know each other well enough.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that ours is... I'm pretty sure, actually, we're going to have a lot of the same.
I think we might.
Yeah. So I'll go first.
Okay, start with your Constructors.
My Constructors, I have changed after pre-testing. Ferrari.
I knew it!
And I'm going to guess Shannon's put Ferrari.
You know what? I haven't.
Oh my God!
I know. I really highly considered it.
Go on.
For days, I've been considering it. Like, for days. I have been considering it for days. And I decided that Ferrari could have the fastest car by 30 seconds of the entire field for both their drivers. Charles and Lewis could pull it out of the bag, be absolutely stunning, and that team will still fuck it up. They will still find a way to screw it up royally enough that they do not win the Constructors. I have no faith in that team as a team whatsoever.
Okay.
So I haven't. I've stuck with Merc
Fair
for
enough.
Constructors because Merc have their shit together.
Yes, they do. Yes. Okay. Fair enough.
Okay. Your P3 of drivers, please.
Max. He was 2. He's gone down to 3.
Ooh,
I know. I still like him though.
Do we have to caveat that every time? Oh, don't worry, I still like him.
Yeah, no, I still like him. So yeah, Max. My second is Charles. and my first is Lewis. I'm all aboard the Delulu train.
Are you
That's
in the Delulu train?
I have never said any different. You know this. I like Ferrari. I was brought up watching Ferrari in its heyday with Michael Schumacher. Ferrari are an incredible team. I completely agree with you that sometimes, most times in the past few years, all times,
Every time.
Ferrari as a team do tend to skewer things and fuck it up for everybody. The twats. I don't know. Just
You just got a feeling.
I've just got a feeling. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Go on then. What's your third?
My third comes with a caveat.
Oh, right. Right. So you can have a caveat, but I can't.
Yeah, it's my idea.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
I've put George,
Mm.
but he and Lewis will be sparring between third and fourth for the entire season.
Okay.
There will be consistent swapping. Lewis third, George third, Lewis third, George first for the entire season.
Okay.
That's my caveat.
Right. So you think George will win that battle?
I think so.
Okay. Fair enough.
But I think Lewis in P4 will be like a couple of points away.
Okay.
My P2 is Max,
Okay.
because there is not a universe where that man isn't in someone's mirrors hounding them. And
What an image.
no,
Sorry.
it's true though, isn't it?
My brain just went, oh, God, can you imagine that? Can you imagine just driving in your car one day and you look in your mirrors and there's Max Verstappen in a freaking, I don't know, what does he like to drive? I don't know what his cars are.
He has quite a few Audis.
He does,
actually.
doesn't he? Yeah. In his Audi, just like tooting the horn and waving. Hi! Yeah, that's quite funny. Yeah. I've made Shannon laugh, and that's all that matters, really.
I'm crying.
So yeah, Max in your mirrors.
Max in your mirrors, and guess whose mirrors he is predominantly in?
Well, see, now I know you have jumped on the train.
Choo choo, motherfucker.
You've got Charles, haven't you?
Yes, Charles is my P1. He's winning it, he's having it, he's doing it. He is the most deserved driver on that grid to have a championship. He is doing it.
100%. I would like to say, although I've put Charles in second with Lewis first, I'm very much the same with you. I think it's going to be very, very close. I think this year, the points difference is going to be even closer than it was last year. We're going to have the top 5, 6 drivers within something stupid like 20 points.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to have another. It all comes down to Abu Dhabi.
Oh.
I'd love to have another season of that.
Oh, I don't know whether my blood pressure could take it. Actually,
I'm not sure. The walls of this house can take it.
oh yeah, that's a good point. We need to get some soundproofing in.
We do. We do. Also, the other running motivation for that top 3 for me was the absolute poetry of Charles, Max, and George battling each other, and take out George, the absolute poetry of Charles and Max battling each other. It has been said for their entire careers from like age 7, they are the only matches for each other.
Yep.
They are the only two that can drive together sublimely.
Yep.
And Max will only give Charles, and only Charles, the space, because he knows that Charles would rather send them both into the wall than let Max pass.
Yep, very true. Which is why they could never be on the same team.
Because it would just be disastrous.
Yeah.
But the concept of them both fighting for a championship in those cars this year, it's going to make for some sublime. Think about the rare moments over the last few years that we've had them battling.
Oh, God, yeah.
It's some of the most sublime driving you've ever seen. The pass in, oh God, what race was it? Where as Max took Lando, Charles took Oscar. That simultaneous pass.
Bahrain.
Was it
Bahrain? Bahrain, yeah.
The most sublime thing you've ever seen. Those two need to be battling each other.
Yeah.
A, because Charles deserves a world championship the most out of everyone. but B, because that is going to make some of the best racing we've ever seen.
Very true. Very true. Right, okay. I've changed my good surprise.
So have I.
To Ferrari.
No, that's not allowed.
Yes, it is. Ferrari
Okay,
all the
fine.
way, motherfucker.
Okay, fine.
I've also changed my biggest flop.
Okay. So have I.
Okay.
Shall I do my good surprise first?
Go on, then you do your good surprise first.
Whilst I still believe that Gabrielle will have a fantastic season
Yes.
and Audi will have a fantastic season,
Yes.
from testing, I have changed my good surprise to Ollie Behrman.
Fair enough.
Haas was stonking. Absolutely stonking. And it was that Ferrari engine. Yeah, which I hate to say it, but it was that Ferrari engine. And Ollie had such an incredible 25 season. To be one off a podium, absolutely fantastic. So, my good surprise is now Ollie.
Fair enough. Biggest flop. I've changed it to Aston Martin.
So have I.
I'm so sorry. I'm genuinely sorry, because Aston Martin as a team, as a brand, it's just sublime. I mean, I will always say that the reason why I got into cars is because of James Bond.
Yes.
And his Aston Martin.
Yeah.
As a brand, it is such a beautiful car brand. The cars that they make are gorgeous. I mean, who wouldn't want an Aston Martin Valkyrie? Because it's just stunning.
It is one of the most sexiest cars on the planet.
Exactly. However, as an F1 team, especially after testing, I don't have much hope.
It's a problem.
It is a major problem.
It's a problem. Especially as when we did these initial predictions, all of the heat was on Mercedes, and that's why we both went Mercedes constructors.
Yep.
But
I didn't. I went Red Bull, but yeah.
Oh yeah, no, sorry. Yes, you did. Yeah. But the thought that Aston were going to be good wasn't even a crazy thing to think.
No,
it was really solid.
Yeah.
Really, like, the narrative when everyone thought Max was leaving Red Bull was he's either going to go to Mercedes or go to Aston.
Yeah, exactly.
That was the narrative. Aston were pipped as a solid top midfield car because of Adrian Newey.
Yeah.
But you can have as much of Adrian Newey as you like if Honda haven't fucked your engine. And I don't know what they've done, but that's the worst built F1 engine we've ever seen, I think.
Oh, God.
Actually, no, it's not. That McLaren in 2014 was the worst built engine we've ever seen. Do you remember that one that barely finished a race for the first 5 races? Do you remember that one?
Yeah, no, I remember that one.
I can't remember what company that was. That a Honda?
I think it was.
It was a Honda McLaren because it was Fernando again.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Okay, so what we've learned.
Oh,
what we've learned here is, Nando, as soon as a team takes on Honda as an engine, you need to cut and run, dude. You gotta go.
To be fair, I think he's going anyway.
I think he's going anyway.
I think this will be his last year.
It would be such a shame if his last season is P20, P22.
Yeah.
It would be such a shame. That's really not the way you end a career like that.
No.
Yeah. And then did you change your crazy?
So my crazy prediction, I have not changed. I still think Audi are going to be 4th in the constructors.
Okay. So as I said, I stand by my Williams P4 concept. However, I have changed my crazy prediction.
Okay.
Haas P5 constructors.
Oh.
So they were P9. I had to go on and check where they finished. I remember it was low.
It was low, yeah.
I mean, they didn't have a fantastic season generally.
No.
Ollie had a good season alone. Esti Besti did not have a good season.
No,
Haas didn't have a good season. So they finished P9 in the constructors.
Yeah.
Obviously only Alpine was below them.
You don't say.
Hilariously, now Alpine might not be bottom. But
my God, Alpine actually might be P9 when you think about it.
Why? Because Cadillac and Aston are going to be below them.
I mean, Cadillac. I love Cadillac. I'm not going to.
You're not that delusional.
I'm not that delusional. No, I know.
You're not that delusional. You said Ferrari constructors, 2 Ferrari drivers, P1 and P2 in the championship. Not that delusional.
Not that delusional. I mean, Cadillac, brand new team. They're not. Then they're going to be. I would like them to be higher than P10, but I think that's where they're going to end up. Is about P10. Alpine might actually be P9.
Yeah, they might.
Fuck.
Shit. Blimey. I'm still not going to like them.
No.
Yes, so my crazy is has P5 in the constructors.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
I think they're a team that have got their shit together.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be fascinating to watch. It really, I can't wait. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be an amazing season. And hopefully you will all still be listening towards the end of the season, because we intend to keep doing this. Because we're having fun.
We are having fun. We're having an immense amount of fun recording this, which I hope comes across. Whether we still have the same amount of fun when we've got up at 4 a.m. to watch the race, and then realise that we have to record a sodding podcast about it afterwards, I'm not sure.
But that's fine. That's fine, because that only happens
3, 4, 5 times a year.
Yeah, so it's absolutely fine.
The first 3 races and then like every single American race.
Yeah, but it's fine. To be fair, you know, they're not all at 4 o'clock. Some are at 7. That's acceptable. Yes. And I also noticed as well, looking at the calendar earlier on today, that Azerbaijan's on a Saturday.
Is it why?
I have no idea. But Azerbaijan is on a Saturday this year, along with, obviously, Vegas, which is always on a Saturday.
Yeah, Vegas is always on a Saturday because they're idiots. But
well, yes.
Why would Azerbaijan be on...
I don't know.
I'm going on the schedule. I don't believe you.
That's fine. Don't believe me. It's all right. I mean, I only looked it up, but okay. You know, it was there.
Oh, God, you're right.
I know, right?
Why is Azerbaijan on a Saturday? Oh, to avoid the clash with the Azerbaijan National Day of Mourning on Sunday.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't really have a race in the streets
No.
on a National Day of Mourning, can you?
No.
That would be like having the British Grand Prix on Remembrance Sunday.
Yes. Yeah. That's fair enough.
That is fair enough.
All right. I mean, that's a hell of a clash.
That's also going to be a problem for us.
Yes. So, thank you for listening. We will hopefully see you in episode 4, where we will actually start discussing races. Hopefully. And hopefully it's going to be a good race too.
I mean, it's going to be a good race no matter what.
Yeah. So, thank you very much for listening. You have been listening to Formula Side Quest, your mostly on-topic Formula 1 podcast with me, Kelly.
And me, Shannon.
Bye!